Sarah, also known as Fergie by friends and fans, slammed the online space as an unregulated Wild West. The Duchess of York said her harsh view on the internet was reinforced after she read false allegations about her charity work and offensive comments about herself in the comments section of an online article. In an impassioned op-ed for The Spectator, Fergie wrote, "On social media in particular, people appear emboldened to come out with things that they would not dream of saying face-to-face. The online world may have revolutionized how we communicate, but it has become a sewer." The Duchess went on saying this climate on the virtual world leaves her deeply concerned for her daughters Beatrice and Eugenie. She said, "After 35 years in the public eye, I've learned to take it on the chin, but I worry about the effect of this online culture on my daughters, and more broadly, on all of our children. I find it appalling that people spend so much time and energy being so cruel to others. We need to teach our children that there is a dark side to the internet and very often people aren't kind to each other there." Sarah had already touched upon online trolling and how it had affected her beloved children earlier this year. In September, she penned an open letter to Beatrice and Eugenie, in which she expressed her pride for her daughters, who she said grew up to be outstanding people and mothers despite the adversities they faced. The letter, published by Good Housekeeping, read, "You have both withstood cruelty in the face of cyberbullying, keyboard warriors and social media trolling. You have stood strong in the face of such adversity. Whatever faces you, still you remain in harmony with life." Fergie isn't the first members to speak out about online trolls and the unsafe online space. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been outspoken about online misinformation and trolling over the past months. Moreover, their Archwell Foundation partnered up with the Center for Humane Technology, dedicated to radically reimagining our digital infrastructure. Together, they have worked on dialogues that create the conditions for safer, more compassionate online communities, as explained on Archwell's website. Prince Harry has been particularly vocal in recent months about the need to change the digital landscape and make social media platforms safer and the companies behind them more accountable for the content shared. In August 2020, he accused online platforms to have stoked and created the conditions for a crisis of hate, a crisis of health, and a crisis of truth. To revert this situation, he asked business leaders to use their advertisement money as leverage to demand change on these platforms. In November this year, he took part in a virtual panel called the Internet Lie Machine, part of the Wired magazine's Wired conference. There, he branded misinformation a global humanitarian crisis which should be fought also by journalists, publishers and advertisers from within their industries. He said, "This isn't about telling people to stop using the platforms. I think that would be impossible given how addictive they are. I strongly believe that collectively as human beings, we have the ability to make change within the systems in which we operate. People now, more than ever, want and need truth. They want and need trust, and they want and need transparency.